Today we're crossing off a massive bucket list item as we journey to the edge of the Arctic Circle to visit Rovaniemi, the official hometown of Santa. Welcome to day 11 of our 36-day European adventure. Oh my gosh, this is it! The Arctic cold is welcoming us to a whole new country. We just flew in from Tromsø, and to be completely honest, this stop is exactly the reason why we structured our flights the way we did. We specifically booked a long layover here in Rovaniemi just to make this day trip happen. Before we get to the village, we need to have a quick real talk about the budget here. Because of the popularity, maybe capitalism as well, staying overnight in this city has become incredibly expensive. So if you want to see the magic without blowing your savings, doing a layover tour is the ultimate travel hack.
Welcome to Rovaniemi!
Here in Finland! This is some real winter wonderland.
And this is what I imagined when we actually planned this entire trip going to Lapland. The snow-covered pines, the magical white Christmas. It's so pretty.
We are now on our way to the Santa village.
Alright, so let's talk about the plan for today. We have exactly an 8-hour layover here before heading to Helsinki, and our ultimate mission for this 8 hours is to see Santa. But before we could even head out to the village, we had to handle the logistics at the airport. Because we are on a layover, we needed to leave our hand-carry luggages behind. It is actually a bit tricky because there's no specific baggage counter or lockers. You have to go directly to the information desk and tell them you want to leave your bags. Once you pay at the desk, which costs us around 10 euros for the luggage, they only charge us with one luggage even though we have a backpack as well. The person in charge will give you a sticker that you need to attach to your luggage, and then they will manually open the baggage storage room for you, and you go inside and place your bag yourself. OMG, we are already here. I can see the sign. Santa Claus Village. Oh, these are the fancy hotel ata, no? Oh, there's the signage. We're almost there na. Or we're already here. Yay.
Welcome to the Santa Claus village. We just crossed the Arctic Circle. So it's currently -5 degrees now here at Rovaniemi, Finland. What we're gonna do today is just go around the whole village. Our first stop is we're gonna get our visit the Santa Claus ticket so that we can have a photo of Santa Claus. There's a huge number of visitors today, but we're getting our ticket so that we can reserve our slot, and then afterwards we can just go around the whole village. There's a reindeer park. I think we can check the huskies, and then we can also grab our food in any of the stores around us. So we have a total of 8 hours to just enjoy this place before we head and fly back to Helsinki, Finland. So definitely if you have a long layover, you can visit the Santa Claus village and just remember your childhood.
Hello. Hi. How are you doing?
We're doing very cold.
I understand. So maybe you want to get inside very soon, and we do that at 1:30.
1:30.
Okay, and you have 1 hour to wait inside to see Santa, but there's a lot of things to do in the meantime. Is that okay for you? Okay.
So, what time do we go inside?
Basically in 20 minutes. No, not even that. 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay.
How many people?
For two.
Yeah, absolutely. We do that. Okay. 2 people at 1:30. Okay. And if you're interested, we also have a nice cafe and activities to do. It's just new, so very cool, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Santa is here.
Bakit 1:30 pa?
Okay. While waiting, we will just check the stores. It's ceramic.
So we're currently in one of the stores inside Santa's office where you can buy some souvenirs, but we're not buying anything yet because we wanted to see Santa first. So now it's our turn. The queue is actually long, pero may iba-ibang paandar si Santa and the elves dito. Like this, there's different corners and different paandars. So anyway, keep in mind that taking your own photos or videos with Santa is strictly prohibited inside. So no phones or personal cameras are allowed once you enter the room. Instead, they have an official elf photographer capturing the entire meeting for you. After your meeting, you will head to the counter where you have the option to buy a printout or a digital copy or both. Packages typically starts around 55 to 75 euros depending on what you choose. For us, we opted to get both the high quality physical printout and the digital download package. Let us show you how the actual meeting went. We are back to the outside
We are
world.
officially crossing the Arctic Circle.
Speaking of the Arctic Circle, this visit to the Santa Claus village marks a bittersweet milestone for us. The Arctic Circle runs right through the middle of the village, and this is actually where we are about to say goodbye to it. We have been living and traveling inside the Arctic Circle ever since we arrived in Abisko, so leaving it behind feels like the end of a major chapter for this trip. Now that we've met Santa, we've accomplished our mission, so it's time to have our lunch. Also, this restaurant has a Santa as well, but the one in the office is more legit. So I'd rather go to the long queue than visit Santa here.
Hey, we're having buffet here at Santa Village. So for 25 euros, you can have this. So all types of potatoes, fried cheese, mashed potato, french fries, zucchini, and that is salmon with mussels. I think this one is either beef or reindeer, some meatballs, and then mushroom soup. You can get water here, so it's a tap. You get either forest fruit or water. And you can also have different kinds of salads, bread, and then some cheese, and then there is coffee and tea. For dessert, it's the Finnish pancake, some donuts, and some whipped cream with mangoes and ginger bread. And for cocktail, so before you get your food, you have to pay here first for 25 euros and get your seat. Okay. So this is the second spot where you can also have a photo with Santa, but it's more expensive. It's 50 euros to print out for your photo, and it's just 40 on the other one. But here you can eat in the Christmas house restaurant, the buffet, for only 25 euros for lunch. So it's best to visit this area for lunch, but have the photo on the central,
Not central, the Santa office,
next
Santa's
to
office.
the main Santa Claus village. And here's the snowman's world.
That's actually a winter playground built entirely out of snow and ice. But since we don't have money, we're not going there. Look at this cabin.
Olaf and igloo.
Yeah, pan mo dito. This is so nice. But we don't have money as well, so we're not eating there. And we just had our buffet lunch. Since we managed our time so well and already accomplished our main mission, which is to meet Santa, we had enough time to explore the rest of the village before heading back to the airport. So we're just walking around in this very cold weather.
Okay, this is the Santa Claus reindeer.
And also Mrs. Claus. So we can actually check her out as well.
Village. Santa Claus reindeer village.
Let's check Mrs. Claus first and see if there's no
Oh.
queue. Or I can just join these kids with their sleigh. I think Mrs. Claus is upstairs. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay, we're gonna go first to Mrs. Santa Claus.
Oh, I think there's a queue. Yeah. So maybe let's not do it alone. Let's just go to the reindeers. To keep it completely real with you guys, we actually decided not to do any reindeer sleigh rides or husky sleigh rides during our entire trip in Lapland. It is a very debatable topic with a lot of different perspective, but for us, it was a personal choice not to participate in any animal tourism activities. And just a few steps, we are now here at the...
This is the gender.
Anong gender?
This is the gingerbread village.
Welcome to the Pepperina Gingerbread Village. It's still in the Santa Claus village. It's a portion of it where you can actually chill in the bonfire or rent out a cabin where you can stay for a day or have a meal. This is also a restaurant, so when you dine in, you could actually pick a cabin. There are 14 life-size gingerbread houses. And just like that, we are back in the Santa's office with this huge Christmas tree. We actually spent some time at the bar, but we did not take any videos anymore and just enjoyed our time there. So this is it. We're about to say goodbye to the village.
This is Santa Claus post office.
Of course, we couldn't leave without visiting Santa's main post office, also known as North Pole Post. This is actually a real functioning post office where millions of letters from kids all over the world arrive. So let's see, check if nakarating ba ang ating mga sulat dito. Charot. You can have your own Santa Claus letter. Yeah, so let's go inside na. So actually, you can buy a postcard here and mail it to yourself or to your home address wherever you are. Kaya lang ang daming tao. Sikip-sikip. And how much is it? Let's check. Oh, it's €1 per postcard.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm not sure if I wanna send one to myself or just bring it with me. Oh, there's no globes. No snowballs. Or Christmas balls lang pala.
Letters to
So,
send.
yeah, here's the letter. Let's see if we can find someone or something from the Philippines. May nakasulat siya actually. It's categorized per country. But we can't find one from the Philippines. So sad. No one is sending a letter from the Philippines.
Sumulat from Philippines. Okay, we're leaving now this Santa Claus village and we're heading back to the airport. Habang nasa loob kami ng pugon.
We're baking.
Sige.
So as I mentioned earlier, this is the last leg of our Lapland travel. So it's bittersweet because we're now leaving the Lapland, but we're so happy because we've actually checked everything in our list, like seeing the Northern Lights in Abisko, going to Tromsø and getting rained on, and meeting Santa. So we are now here at the airport
Okay, we're here.
and about to go home, or to go to Helsinki, our next stop.
Ayan, we have boarded now to our leg going to Helsinki from Rovaniemi. So we visited the Santa Claus village from 11 a.m. almost 12 until 7 p.m. And then we just went back to the airport, and now going to Helsinki. We are actually we're just waiting for the takeoff, and the airplane is actually half empty. So we're very fortunate that we're getting the whole side of our aisle, and Ruffy get to be in the window seat without paying. But the same as the morning flight, very comfortable seats, very spacious legroom, and they have very tall flight attendant. Alright, so we're pretty much exhausted and tired, but our next video will be when we arrive to our fourth country of the Scandinavia, which is Finland. So we'll see. Ay, Finland na pala. We are already in Finland and going to the capital of Finland, the land of Nokia, Helsinki. Alright? Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow. Kaya pala ang tagal naming umalis because they are trying to defrost our wings. Charot, defrost, ulam lang. Yeah, actually, it's hot water hitting the wing of our plane. It's my first time seeing this. Oh, there we go. They're done. So I believe we're about to take off after this ritual, or else it will be frozen again. So there's a lot of logistics involved when you're traveling in a cold country. So this is it. Goodbye, Santa. See you next week. And also, I was checking the app because I wanted to see the northern lights when we're in the sky now. But the chances are very slim because it's pretty cloudy, and this is the tip of the Arctic Circle, so we're heading towards Helsinki, which is way farther than where you should see the lights. So anyway, wishful thinking, I hope we can see the northern lights in the sky. So we will find out.
And your seat back is upright. Your window shade must be open. Please make sure your hand luggage is stowed under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. In an emergency, it is important to leave all hand luggage in the aircraft. Attempting to take them with you will block the aisles and exits from others. If you have any questions,
Touchdown Helsinki. So yeah, unfortunately there was no northern lights. So na zero po tayo for today's video for the northern lights.
Welcome to Finland.
Kanina pa tayo nasa Finland. So anyway, we're just
Helsinki
Airport. Gonna get our bag and head straight to our hotel because it's kinda late. What you can see, wala na pong tao.
Very quiet.
And very
And-
pretty.
Aesthetic. Helsinki Airport.
Yeah, there's airport is massive and so pretty. So this is actually not in Helsinki anymore. It's outside of Helsinki, but it's called the Helsinki International Airport. And there you go, baggage claim. We're almost there. And everyone's tired. Are you tired na, Ate April? Promo code for Uber. Please take note. Let's just Uber ourselves.
Even the music's so dramatic.
Yeah. This is very dramatic with the music. Since we had a very long day, we decided just to book an Uber instead of taking the train to Helsinki. So we are now at the pickup point, and I guess I'll end the vlog here. See you again. Thank you for watching. Bye!